So here we are. It's Free for All Friday. New tray. Yeah, lots of fun. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this. And this is a funny interaction I had in the office today. Yesterday. I'm working away. I've got a customer in front of me, and then someone, package delivery guy, shows up. And I'm thinking, racking my brain, I didn't order anything. Oh, wait a minute, I know what this is. And he laughed and said, you know the number of times I hear that? So anyway, I received this from my friend Mike down in Burlington. Now let's crack it open and see what we got going on here. Greetings, Dave here, DCPFX. I have this box here and I got it from my friend Mike. I talked about this, but let's crack it open and see what's in there. So I have this box here, and what do we have in here? Oh my goodness, we have, here, let me just take this down and I'll show you here. We have an Intellivision . A controller, a game, what about Tron Deadly Discs, all right. See the cable required. Jeez, I'm going to have to whip out the old style analog stuff. And the other joysticks. Okay, so what am I doing here? So this is part of the video I alluded to the other day. Mike has this controller, get this up here, for the Intellivision. It's from a company, I believe he told me it's in France. They make this controller that gives you the ability to do more things. So you have the standard D-pad here, and then you have right there, thumb pad, and then another thumb pad. Now, what Mike has asked me to do here is come up with a way to fix this D-pad. I believe it's a D-pad. Yeah. So the D-pad here. Now, I'll link to Mike's video down in the description. But basically what it is this D-pad is made to go this way. And if you look at Mike's video, you see there's a whole bunch of switches in around this circular piece here. And his concern is the fact that they're surface mounted switches, and the way that the D-pad is made is so that it doesn't twist. There's little teeth that go into it to stop it from spinning, and big concerns about it disappearing and taking off and going, okay, pulling the switch off, and then we got major solder work. So because Mike's known me for, well, over 10 years now, and he sees what I'm doing here on this channel with 3D printing, he asked me if I could take a look at it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try and re-engineer essentially one of these for the D-pad. And he's right, it could use a little bit of work on top. If I was on this, I would have finished it a little bit differently myself. But yeah, so make it so that there's something I can put inside here so that this is not dependent on the switches inside to keep it from spinning around. I have, since I saw his video a week ago, I have about a half dozen ideas in my head on what I can do to make that work better. A couple things about bracers inside, something that this thing will sit into so it will then get the clicks it needs, but won't be in danger of ripping it off the board, because that would be a problem. Especially when you spent good money to buy this and then suddenly, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, sorry, so sad. So that is one of my new projects. But it's funky though, because you know what? To be fair, I have never, ever played Intellivision. When I was growing up, we had an Atari 2600. That was something. Those games, wow. And it's just so sad because as an arcade kid and, you know, you get home, it's like, oh, this is awesome. And you get home, it's like, oh, this isn't even close. Although I do have very, very fond memories of Pitfall. That was a fun game. And also, not so fond memories of other games I never finished, like Raiders was never, there's always one spot where you jump off a cliff and you're parachuting down, you have to get in past a tree and in. Never could do it, never did. Oh, by the way, Riptide, I found a display spot for it right behind me. So that's going to sit there. It's going to be awesome. I think it looks great. So back on track. This is my latest video. This is the next thing I'm going to be working on. I'm going to have to take this apart, and it's just, you know, what is that? Phillips head screws. Take the back off, take a look at it, see what's going on here, see what's under the hood, and yeah. So that'll be something to do. So that is my project. That's what I got working, to be working on for myself. So that is another thing I can be playing around with. And I think this is going to be kind of cool. Now, Mike did say that he is talking with the manufacturer because he's in France. So it's like you ask them a question, a day later you get a response. Because, well, the time difference, there's a chance I might be able to get the source files. Although, to be fair, I don't really need them. I think I can do okay with just this for what I have. But, you know, if I have to redesign, I have calipers, I have everything. And if not, if it gets files, even easier to modify. Drop in their Fusion 360 and off I go. So that is the video for today. That's another thing. And if you're looking at something like that, and you want, you know, some ideas and things or some help with redesigning something, reach out. Reach out. I'm here to help. I'm doing things for different people. Guillaume reached out and said, hey, someone loves the Quasar Saber. Can you make another one? Okay. How much? They're this much. How much is shipping? This much. Okay, I'll have them get back to you. So I can do that too. So that's it for now. Everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week.